If you guys can hear me, let's get started then. We'll have Nancy note the roll call. Has
Karen?
It's a Zoom call.
everyone had a chance to
For work.
the last meeting? Are there any additions or corrections for the last meeting? Minutes? Okay, we don't have any personal appearances. I don't think we have anybody extra in there, do we? Okay, we have any incoming correspondence, Kevin?
We do not.
Pete,
Yeah.
do you want to get a motion to
Hello?
accept the minutes?
Oh, okay, yes. Let's have a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll motion to accept the minute.
Okay, is that Neil made the motion? We have a second on that? Kathleen seconds it, I think. Okay, any discussion? Okay, let's, all in favor of approving the minutes for the last meeting? Indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, got a lot of ayes there.
Aye.
All righty, motion passes. Incoming correspondence?
No.
Nothing, okay. And then how about some outgoing?
Do not.
Nothing, okay. Monthly revenues. Let's see if I get the page in order. Any questions or concerned about monthly revenues? Okay, nothing there, then let's move on. How about expenditures? Anything on expenditures? Okay,
Nope.
guess everybody's happy. Well, Sam, you want to do your report? You there, Sam? Did we lose Sam?
I can see him and it looks like he has audio.
Okay.
Sam, can you hear us?
Turn your audio on, Sam.
Maybe turn your volume up.
Okay, well, while we're waiting for Sam to get going here, why don't we go through and and do Nancy's report?
Did anybody have any questions?
Looks pretty good to me. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to compliment Nancy and her staff for doing such a great job and putting all this stuff together in the midst of all the COVID virus and all the changes. I know her challenges were great because not only was she working with with the governor's mandates that deal with park systems, she also had to work with Kent State and the school system, and everybody had a different set of rules, and I think they did a great job. So Sam back again? Okay. Hello, Sam. Oop, I don't think Sam's with us, so.
He's there. He just can't hear us. Can you hear us, Sam? You have to turn your audio on. No audio? Okay. I did want to say that we did, if you write in there, we did get a $10,000 donation for the youth football and cheer program from Scott Hamilton and his wife, and in honor of Adam Hamilton. We are also getting $5,000 for the next 5 years he is committed to,
Wow.
which is fantastic.
Do we help them with the Hammy in some way, or?
Yeah, so what he just asked us to do is just to be, have the kids part of it. They don't have to participate, but he wants them there as part of the Hammy. And he would like to come and talk to the kids, about, I think about Adam, talk about him. And so really that's all he's asking for. I mean, it's a phenomenal thing. I don't think we've ever gotten that kind of a donation for any program before. And Marcus Wright is the one that really initiated that. I did not initiate that, he did. And then I spoke to Adam after, or to Scott after, and he was happy to do it. So that's gonna help out this year with purchasing all the new equipment and everything. And then, whether we run the program or not. I mean, it still hasn't been announced if we're gonna be running the program, but we did start registrations. So
See, Jake, you were pretty close to Adam, weren't you?
Yes, I grew up with Adam.
Yeah, so Jake might be some help in there too. It'd be nice to get a friend of Adam's involved, and I know you know his parents pretty well too.
Yeah, I know Scott pretty well, and then obviously both parents, both moms.
Okay. Okay, anything else for Nancy? Any questions in there? Okay, everybody's happy there. So why don't we go to Kevin's report?
Okay, I have 4 items to go over. The first is the downtown gazebo renovations. Late last year, we got a $5,000 Christian Foundation grant. We've also secured $10,000 from Central Maintenance. They do the lighting for the holiday down there and some other things, so they felt they'd like to be involved. And then the parks budget will put in the last $8,500. We're meeting there tomorrow with both the contractors. Hopefully they'll begin. The painting will start next Monday. The Brady's Leap Trail segment, we finally received approval from ODOT on our environmental review. And now that we have that approval, we will get our ODNR grant mailed to us to sign off on. It's a $150,000 grant, along with our AMAT's $700,000 grant. We have $850,000 of funding towards the $1 million project, which starts at the Main Street Bridge. We've talked about it previously. We'll go out for bid probably late next October, and then construction can begin next spring when the weather gets nice. Park facilities, most of them are open now: restrooms, skate park, basketball courts, playgrounds, athletic fields, and some of our rental facilities. We have placed signage on the trails, on the playgrounds, and in restrooms, recommending social distancing and other safety precautions. And the final thing is the 2021 budget. The total budget for the 5 cost centers is $3,138,725. Include recreation programs, Kent youth baseball, softball, K through 6 childcare, the fitness center, and then the new program that Nancy's starting, the tackle football, which also includes touch football or flag football and cheerleading. So we've kind of kept everything at the same level as last year. I didn't really increase any budgets. The big change is the Brady's Leap project. It's a $1 million project. So actually our budget's a little less than it was appropriated in 2020. I didn't know if the board could approve that as from that information. You have all the budgets in your packet, but collectively it's $138,725,000.
Yeah, I think our budget's a little tricky there because we have levied funds coming in, and it's kind of hard to say, well, let's cut that revenue down when it's coming in from tax dollars. And
Yeah, I did include the levy money in there. It's $1,179,475 comes from our levy,
yeah,
and there's 4 levies.
yeah, and as far as the budget goes, it rolls up into the city budget. I mean, Kevin prepares the budget because the city charter says that's one of the duties of the park director, and then it rolls up into the city budget. Now they usually don't change that, but they have changed it in the past, and moving it from one line to another, but not really getting rid of it. So,
Right. I think they're going to look at that in July.
yeah, I don't think there'll be a problem there, and if there is, they'll call you in, Kevin, and
No, I think we'll be fine. I've been working with
yeah.
them on the budget, so I think we should be okay.
Yeah, I think that's the, key to it too, is work along with the budget and finance office and pretty much have everybody being on board with it before we go to council with it.
Yes.
And, yeah, and that's all really hard to follow unless you look at the whole budget and then try to pinpoint it into line item, and it's kind of like making sausage. It sort of all goes together, and you end up with a good product at the end. But we probably should approve the budget tonight. I think a motion would be in order to approve the tentative budget as put together by the director. Would someone like to second that so we can discuss it?
I second that.
Okay, Jake seconds it. Do we have any further discussion on the budget proposals?
Hey, who was first?
Oh, yeah, I propose it. I
Oh,
apologize.
okay. Yeah, Jake proposed it and then we need a second now. Okay, who seconded?
I'll second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kathleen got her hand up there, so,
Neil?
Okay.
okay, is there
Kathleen?
any discussion on that? No discussion? Okay, then we should probably vote on it. All those in favor of the proposed budget signify by saying aye. All opposed?
Aye.
Okay, so nobody opposes it, right? I think I'm on a time delay here, so. Any other questions for Kevin or any subjects or remarks for the good of the order? Gwen, do you have anything that you want to add or subtract?
No, nothing comes to mind right now.
Okay, we're also quiet.
Hey, Pete, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
My daughter had the mic on mute. I need to question what she's doing. No, I just wanted to say right now, the parks have the most heaviest use I've seen in the 14 years I've been here. That's pretty much because nobody has anything really to do.
Yeah, I've had people tell me, hey, how come I can't get into the parking lot down at the tannery and some of the other places? And of course, the obvious answer is because there's a lot of people who park their cars down there and because they're doing things. And I don't know about the park itself. I go past Fred Fuller quite a bit. I see people in there and it doesn't look real crowded, but I guess it's good to have people on the trails.
I walk the river every day. I've never seen so many people in the river.
True.
I mean, there's probably for that stretch from Tannery Park on, there's like 25 to 30 people just in the water.
Okay, could I ask what are they doing in the river?
Sitting there,
Okay,
I don't know, tubing,
Each other.
yeah,
tack,
bathing and all kinds of weird things, It's
a hammock over the water.
yeah, well, I guess as long as it's legal and safe, we don't have a problem. That's what the
Yeah.
river's there for. And
Then I see Sam on graffiti
That's
Yeah.
about every day, Jay.
every day.
yeah, I haven't seen anything in the papers or in social media about people getting stuck in kayaks. So I don't know if we haven't hit that season yet or whether we're over it. But I do see people with the trailers with the kayaks and kayaks on top of their cars. I guess that's a good thing. Anybody else have anything to add here before we go?
I have a quick
Yeah,
question.
okay.
Is the Crooked River Adventures, is that coming back or is that COVID kind of canceled?
No, it's not coming back. Kent State is not going to resume yet.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you think they might start up when school starts or doesn't
I
give them?
doubt it.
Yeah,
it's
it doesn't
too-
give them
I
a very
mean,
long season.
Too late. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. I have a friend who worked up at Kent State and he says, gee, I've been working from home and people that are on my staff have been not working. And he said, I finally realized that I don't think they need me. So I guess I don't know, if somebody put a figure on it as to how much money they've saved over the summer not having to air condition the buildings. And, I guess that's the way we cut down on expenses, and but if nobody else has anything, I guess we'll end the meeting now. We'll call it adjourned. Is that all right with everybody?
That's good.
Okay, we're out.
Okay.